Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Base. It's Young and do Society do text, baby. Man of dollars back. You know what it is, and this and this. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Spread the word, preach on. And today's topic to talk about is, I'm going to say it again. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Spread the word, preach on. And today's topic to talk about is, but I really want to speak about this. I really want to speak about this. I already did a video talking about our black and brown brothers and sisters that I was talking about. There are black Mexicans, that's black Latinos, black Puerto Ricans, and stuff like that. And there's some tension between those two. But there's really some tension between black and Asian. For some reason that a lot of people don't like talking about this, and I think it got a lot to do with the Moors and the Mongols. That's what I think. If you don't look it up, the Moors and the Mongol Empire, I really do believe Moors must have slaved the Asians, and Asians slaved the Moors. Ain't no telling what goes on at that time, because and the Knight Templars slaved the Moors and enslaved the Mongols. I mean, if you look at it, you can look this stuff up, because this explains a lot why there's a lot of tension between blacks and whites and Asians. There's a bloodline there by those three races: the Africans, the Europeans, and the Asians. They always say, and even the Hispanic. Hispanic is just like white in some ways, intermixing with African and European. That's all it is. Sometimes Asian. You put it together, become brown. And Jews and Muslims, they're not a race. It's religion belief. And Native Americans is the mix with Asians and blacks and whites. Let me say to this: at that time, if you could really study and then they intermix and married each other, and intermix with other Asians, other blacks, other Europeans, other European mix, other Europeans, other blacks mixed with other blacks, Asian mixed with other Asians. You can see why a lot of these things are going on. I don't like saying anything, but if you look at, if you ain't never heard the story about the Asians, the Mongol Empire, they put under, the China, the Great Walls of China, right? They put thousands of bodies up in there. I don't know how true that is, and that's come from a Chinese emperor from Quatis Dynasty or Hines Dynasty. One of the two, from 1500s to 1700s. You can go look this up in yourself. And they was going to threat the people from Israel, and it always made me wonder who the race of people they put in underneath of the Great Walls of China. Is the people who are black, or there was people who are white? Because it couldn't be white. It got to be black. Because for some reason, you got to look at why you think Asians and whites fight each other so much. Because it goes back to the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, it goes back. Not it goes back. The let me get this. It goes back to the nation. It goes back to it goes back to the Knight Templars, man. It goes back to those people in different dynasties of Europeans, and it goes back to the Mongols and different. It goes back to the night to the different empire of Europeans. That's what, European nation, and it goes back to the Mongols, different dynasty of Asians. Then you see why, and then different empires of Africans. Then you see why all these things are happening. You know, if you're white, you're all right. Brown, stick around. Yellow or mellow. If you're black, step back. Look how this system set up itself. It's sad, man. It's sad, but what can you do? You can't do anything about it. The only thing it's done itself. But I see why whites hated blacks and blacks hated whites. I see why. I see why Asians hate blacks or whites, and whites and blacks hate Asians. All I can do is shake my head, and both of them come from from the tribe of Shem and Ham and Japheth. Who the oldest one? The Japheth, the oldest, the Europeans. And who the second oldest? Who the second oldest? Shem. Shem is the second oldest. That's Asians or Middle East, wherever you want to call it, Jews or whatever. And who's the youngest? The Ham. Ham is Ethiopian, Egypt. I mean, you name it, man. You can go look this stuff up because this explains a lot. And look at all the different quarters. If it ain't Israel, if it ain't Russia, it be Egypt. One of the two. But give me your comments, give your video response because there are black Asians. Go look it up. There's history about it. There's black Europeans, black Asians. When black people interact with Europeans and Asians. But that's just not my commentary because give me your comments, video response. I mean, 3 kings, 3 brothers fighting each other for none. And all is seven illusion, losing seven illusion. And that's all I gotta say about that. And it's your boy Domination. That's back at basic Chuck to do society do text, baby. Until next time, alright? Alright. Peace. I'm out. Alright, peace.